What is going on, tribe? Beautiful day here on the coast. I hope it's beautiful where you are. Although it's full June gloom. June gloom is in full effect, but it's still nice out. Beautiful day at Oxnard Beach Park. I hope it's beautiful where you are. I'm just taking a nice walk through the park, getting some movement in, starting the day off right, like we've been talking about. Remember, guys, it is a momentum, energetic game we're playing. So how you start your day, it's not going to determine your whole day, but it certainly has a lot to do with how your day is going to flow. So if you start your day, I guess my point is not grabbing that phone right out of the gate. I like to sit up in bed for a second, take a nice deep diaphragmatic breath and just check in with myself for a second. Maybe set my intentions for the day. I like to visualize my day going really smooth and well and visualize my clients for that day and just everything going good. And it just makes a huge difference. If you're flying out of bed and grabbing your phone and spiking that cortisol right away, man, that's pretty tough on your system, and that's a terrible way to manage stress. And you could be exercising and eating good food, but if you're starting your day like that, you could still be out of alignment, and that could still be giving you some issues. And you could be wondering, what's going on with my body, man? I'm doing all this stuff right. Well, and you probably are doing a lot of right. But again, if we're out of alignment, if we're not managing stress, if we're not working with our nervous system and pushing against it, if we don't know, if we're always pushing and don't know when to pull back, we're gonna have some problems. So anyway, it's critically important to start that day right, because optimal health is not just about eating good food and exercising, although those things are critically important. Main two things I teach. But as I've gotten older and dealt with my own little health issues and dealt with adrenal issues in the past, because I'm a classic adrenaline junkie, I had to learn to back off or I was going to continue to have health problems. I'm actually healthier in my late 50s than I was in my late 40s. And that's from really going all in on what I practice, making sure that I'm aligned with my mission. And that's critically important, you guys. It's not just enough, again, to exercise and eat good food. You've got to have a purpose. What's the goal? What's the main purpose? And I know my main purpose, I've got a lot of little things that I want to do in my life still. I feel like I'm just getting started in so many ways. But I'm really frustrated what I see the condition of health of humans right now. It's very frustrating to me to see our obesity problem and our disease problem. And it just seems like we're creating more diseases every day. And by the way, none of this is medical advice. This is just my opinion as a coach. But I have been a coach for almost 35 years. And I've seen a lot in that time. I've worked with a number of different people, and I've always observed and noticed and try to apply that going forward. I've learned so much from my clients. I try to teach my clients well, but boy, have they taught me so much over the years. And I've been paying attention so I can pass that information on. Walking circles in the grass. It's beautiful out here. I usually walk the path, but changing up the terrain, I should be in my bare feet. I should actually be grounding right now. But just a quick walk and I got to run off to my client. But stay in alignment with your mission, you guys. Check in with your body signals. If you're not feeling right, you could be pushing too hard. Back off a little bit. Or if you're not pushing hard enough, maybe you need a little more action. We're getting that breathing right. We're sticking with that hydration, movement, nutrition, optimizing that sleep at all costs. That's where all the magic happens. And again, checking in with that internal dialogue and making sure it's not toxic. Getting outside as often as we can. No sunglasses, circadian rhythms, hormonal balance. Very parasympathetic. I'm going to take a nice deep breath right now as I'm getting wound up. Slow myself down a little bit. I'm working with my nervous system. Hope you guys are doing the same. Stay in alignment with the mission, guys. I love you.